Hi guys, how are you? Hi Arina.
Hi guys, Irina here from Dubai. The weather is heating up. It's almost 32 today and it's only February. And the crypto markets are heating up as well. Bitcoin is playing with 10,000 resistance level, and we see a lot of action in altcoins, and we see a lot of action in the market. And I'm going to ask my oracle, Grigori, what does he think? What will the future hold? Where are we going with it? The markets have been quite busy with a lot of action. So, Grigori, do you have your crystal ball out? Will you tell us, your outlook for the next couple of weeks? What's happening with the cryptocurrency markets?
I cannot tell you for sure, but I can make only guesses because for the last 3 months there was a continuous growth and Bitcoin grew for 25%. So it means that there is a time for correction, and nobody knows when it be, because there is always a correction. Somebody wants uh, to fix the profit. So either it will still go up because a lot of people make a short position, and those who are manipulating Bitcoin, they might want to liquidate the short position and they grow, or maybe they will want to already to fix their profits, and then it will go down for the correction. So this is somehow the scenarios, and of course, as usual, the probability is 50-50.
Yes, the future is very hard to predict. All we can say, it's a volatile market. Do not sell your house and put all your money on the line like some people did back in the crazy days. And be sensible with your investments, but at the same time, it's quite risky not to be exposed to cryptocurrencies because it has established itself as a valid asset class and as part of your portfolio, and it's a great asset class to have as part of your investment portfolio. Talking about cryptocurrencies having established themselves as an asset class, Michael Bloomberg, a US candidate for president, has officially stated his position on cryptocurrencies. And it looks like he is pro-cryptocurrency, he is pro-regulatory certainty, he is pro-consumer protection, and he stated in his policy statement that he will work with the regulators to seek greater clarity for this asset class. Isn't this amazing? We are 10 years old. Cryptocurrency as a concept, as a thing, only 10 years old, and a US presidential candidate already has a position on cryptocurrencies and publicly stating his policy with regards to cryptocurrencies. And it's not some random guy, it's Michael Bloomberg, a billionaire, a businessman. There's publications and trading terminals named after him. That's, probably because he started it, right? So this is a great situation to be in. Grigori, what do you think? When will the other governments follow? Will other governments follow? Will other presidents or potential presidents include cryptocurrencies as part of their policy statements? Because we always see a policy statement on, social security and economical and, third and relationship with outside countries. But this is quite amazing. This is actually, I was very pleased reading about it a couple of days ago. What do you think?
Yeah, it's amazing because now we can consider us early adopters rather than early failures, because seems this thing, blockchain and cryptocurrency become big. So I'm very happy about this to be this early adopter, and as like in general, whatever US doing, everyone is copying. So no doubt that everybody will copy and follow the US way, and also like US dollar is a currency, global currency. This support of tokenization, support of like maybe digital national currency, I mean by US, it will be also adopted by all the other countries, even if they don't create their own cryptocurrencies. So looking forward, and I'm like very thrilled and excited about this.
And if we look at other large economies, other large countries, China is introducing the digital yuan, a state-issued cryptocurrency. Russia is talking about digital ruble. They've been talking about it for a long time. If we look at EU, Christine Lagarde, head of ECB, has been very pro-fintech, has been very pro-blockchain, pro-cryptocurrency, saying that they've already shaken up the world. What we see is, as a market player, as a market operator, what we see is we see a lot of demand and a lot of interest from individuals on the streets. We're talking about, a lot of users coming from jurisdictions which may not be first world countries, but we're talking about from developing countries. We have a lot of users coming from developing countries, but interestingly, we now have a lot of users coming from traditional banking sector, individuals who we would personally know would approach us and say, well, we've been trying to register, but it's difficult for us. Why don't we have a bit of a hand holding and you on board this entire team of ex-bankers onto your platform, which is a great thing to witness. And the FOMO hasn't set in yet, right? Bitcoin is not hitting, is not increasing by $1,000 a day as it was back in 2016, was it? So we are yet to see the global run for cryptocurrencies. So everybody is encouraged highly to be fully registered on their preferred exchange, hopefully Emirex, and be ready to acquire the cryptocurrencies and be ready to enjoy the ride. Again, this is not a legal advice, this is not a financial advice. Do not sell your house and put everything in cryptocurrencies. Definitely not recommended, but do have an exposure, do take a stake. Another great article I read the other day is the Central Bank of Korea is testing blockchain in bond markets. So we're talking about STOs, right? Security token offerings or tokenized securities. Lawyers are still arguing about definition, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it to them. I'm retired. I have retired as a lawyer. Not my problem anymore. So we now see Korea as one of large developed economies implementing blockchain for bonds. So basically tokenizing their bond markets and using blockchain as a record and using blockchain as for the distribution of the dividends that you receive when you do purchase a bond. What does it say, right? Is it a great confidence boost for the security token offerings or tokenized securities? I think it is. Do I think there is a great potential in that? Absolutely. But I also think we're very early when it comes to tokenized securities. And I specifically stress tokenized securities as bonds, equity, and units in funds. We're quite early because there's very little secondary market, but steps like this from central banks, like central banks of Korea, absolutely gives a lot of confidence and absolutely gives a lot of boost to the to this new asset class. Grigory, what do you think? What's the future for tokenized securities?
Eventually, like the securities, all securities will be on the blockchain. And actually, we are, as Emirex and other exchanges, a gateway for the secondary market, right? So now only like amount of brokers, limited amount of brokers can sell to retail, and retail actually have limited possibility to sell to each other. Literally, they don't do it. And we as exchanges and technology platforms, we can build this ecosystem when they can, first of all, the companies can sell to the retail through the exchanges, and then on the exchanges, this retail can sell to each other through like kind of peer-to-peer transactions. And
Yeah, secondary trading.
Yeah,
This is what the secondary trading is all about, right?
Yeah, that's what is like completely missing now, and this digitalization of these securities, that's what will empower this digital trading, and the volumes are massive, right? It's like, I don't remember, all the securities, $600 billion or something like this. Trillions, not billions, trillions. So this is a massive thing which is not yet there, and this is like great potential for people to be a part of the economy and to invest into the economy. And also this is of course potential for exchanges for the growth, because all these transactions needs to be done through exchanges.
Absolutely, and as our premise is that everything will be eventually tokenized. We're talking about commodities, we're talking about bonds, equities, stock, currencies, everything will eventually be tokenized and traded peer-to-peer on blockchain. As Emirex, we are focusing on the commodities sector, the tokenization of the commodities sector, creating asset-backed tokens. It's a 20 trillion per annum industry. So that's plenty for us to tokenize in the meantime, till we get to that point where the regulatory environment will be as such that secondary trading of tokenized securities will be feasible. So these are the news for the week, all of the exciting news we've discussed. And shall we get to our giveaway, the main reason why we're here?
Yeah, absolutely. So I will switch a screen now, and we will...
No, hold on. Let me announce what are we giving away first.
Okay.
So we are giving away 26 prizes today, over $20,000. So there will be 5 prizes, each worth $1,500 in BTC and EMRX tokens. There will be 3 prizes, each worth $500 in burn tokens. 3 prizes worth of $1,500 in TFT tokens. And there will be 15 prizes worth $500 worth of T69 tokens. That's a new token that we have just listed on the platform, and they have joined our giveaway. So good luck to everybody, and Grigory, you will switch to your screen to execute the smart contract?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, here is our smart contract, which we use for the draw. The smart contract stays unchanged for all the draws. The only thing we're changing is uploading new tickets here. So all the tickets have been uploaded yet, and let me see all gets uploaded. It takes time to update. The smart contract. And today we have lucky 26 people. Yeah, all the tickets have been uploaded to the contract, and today we have 26 lucky people, and within we will raffle today $21,000 among of them. So what we do, we go to the right contract, we connect to the MetaMask, and we want to have 26 lucky people winning the prizes giveaway. Now we have this message in MetaMask that we have transaction to be executed. Let's have a look. Okay, to have the transaction executed faster, propose to increase the price. So for example, we will put like the price here. It will give us 2 minutes. Maybe we even put like something like here, which will give 1 minute for us, and we execute it. Let me see how much it will take. Okay, and we confirm the transaction. So we can see that the transaction is being executed now, and we can open this transaction on the Ethereum blockchain and to see the status of the transaction. So let's have a transaction. Estimated time is 1 minute and 17 seconds passed. But actually, yes, the transaction has been completed. Great, and we have 59 confirmation. What it means that the transaction has been executed. How to close it? Yes. Thank you very much, and have a good day, and see you in two weeks time.